Welcome back, adventurers, to the continuing adventures of House Suleiman. We are expanding. We are finally getting the lands that our house has wanted. We want to expand into the heartlands of Anatolia, which is historically, I should say, what the Seljuk Turks did here. These lands here, the mountains and valleys and the plains in between, are very good for like sheep herds and so on. And that is somewhat similar to Central Asia, where they originally came from. Plus, this is the Byzantine Empire. Untold riches are to be had here. Plus, we are thinking of getting a realm of our own. No longer being a vassal to some weak emperor. Because, look at us. We are strong. Our liege is weak. Really weak. Compared to what we have become. And he's already involved in a tyranny war. That means all these people want to lower crown authority, right? No, they want to depose him. Yeah, get autonomous vassals. That's what they want, yeah. So they want to depose him and get autonomous vassals. We want to go a step further and dissolve the whole empire. I know that Khorasan at least is pretty strong and will make their own empire. They have the kingdom, Sultanate of Khorasan, and they could pretty easily re-establish the Persian Empire if they wanted. But I think we should dissolve it, go our own way as the Sultanate. We are now a Sultan. It changes every few minutes here, right? The Sultanate of House Suleiman. We are currently based in Syria. We are still Nestorian and we aim to change that. We need a bit more piety. Let's see how much more in this case, because that also keeps changing. 1559. So let's aim for 1600, and maybe we'll even get the perk before we get there. But I'm not sure which will we get first. Is it the piety that we need to convert, or is it the perk that gives us a 75% discount on that? Goodness. All right, let's get running. Yeah, we said we would fight our liege. We have a faction against him. Okay. We can send an ultimatum. We can press our demands, right? We can press our demands. Yeah, let's do that. See what he says. Dissolution demands accepted. To the brooding Sultan Aydogan, your misguided demands will only serve to weaken us all. Regardless, to spare the realm from futile bloodshed, I am forced to accept your request for independence. Signed, Sultan Al-Muazzam of the Persian Empire. A wise decision, and the Persian Empire is destroyed. I no longer have a liege. We are now independent. But it still says Persian Empire here. Okay. And yeah, it still says Sultan of the Persian Empire. Anyway, lines about legacy, yeah, it's truly heartfelt. That's great. He is now neighboring ruler. He's still the emperor, so I'm not sure what exactly dissolved, except we got independence. And that is good enough for me. That is good enough for me. We are now independent. But they're still fighting over autonomous vassals and all that stuff. Okay. And there are bits here. Yeah, we will need to wage war with them at some point again, but it doesn't matter. We are free to go and wage war with the Byzantines once the truce is over. Okay, should we go for Mesopotamia or even Trabzon here? We don't need Mesopotamia, right? No, that's part of the Armenian kingdom, and we don't need that, but we do need Trabzon. But they're involved in that. We could probably just take it. But then we would need to connect these lands, right? Okay, the age of the world. I have been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my Archbishop Caton urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the clergy and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? Everyone deserves to know the truth. A reasonable point, or I should consult more with priests. I think that's a reasonable point. We don't want panic. And that means that we now have enough piety. Don't we? Yes. And all my vassals will convert. Well, they are already Ashari. And why will they not convert? Well, this one is Orthodox, that makes sense, but they are already Ashari, so not sure why it says will not convert. For, we do have a few Nestorian people. Like my cousin, for example. He will not convert, but I'm converting to his faith, so this does not really compute. But anyway, doesn't matter. Convert to faith? Yes, conversion. With my decision to convert to Asharism, I arranged for an imam to come to my court and conduct the rites. With the fate of my immortal soul in question, I can only pray that I have made the right decision. Metaphysical aside, I can take comfort in knowing that the majority of my realm stands united under Allah, a true Ashari realm. And he is much better than... No, he's not better than the one I got. Glory to Allah. Yeah. You can go. And he disappeared without a trace. I have an awesome Alama. Look at that. 24 learning. Miracle working. Although he's infirm. That is a bit, yeah, of a downside. But for now, we are good with that. So, they should hate us less. Even my half-brother. Too many duchies, yeah. I know. But if I give a duchy away, I lose the people who hold the counties in there. From, like here, I could give you this duchy, but then he will become your vassal, and he is no longer my knight. The same happens here in Diyarbakir. I just don't want that. I guess I could give away this duchy, but it's like this is where we started. Right, the Emirate of Edessa. And who? Yeah, you took Marash already, even though I told you not to. So I'm not gonna say, okay, here have the rest. He's also a good soldier. So I'm gonna take the hit and keep those duchies, I think. Okay, so now that I have returned to our ancestral faith, I can again have spouses. Secondary spouses. By the way, yeah, we want to go for restraint, right? We don't want more sons. It's only causing trouble when succession time comes. So yeah, let's go to the next couple of perks. Maybe even go all the way to know thyself. Although if we go for sanctioned loopholes, That might be useful too. It's going to take a lot of learning to get there, and we are 46 years old. I think we should switch to here. Get befriends and confidence. Make some friends. Lose some stress. Yeah. Let's get this perk because we're almost there. This might be nice too. It's only +5, but it helps. Choices, choices. Choices. Okay. Anyway, that means now we can arrange marriages again. Like for my son. We want... Well, for him we need someone with good traits. Right? We have Najala Mustafa. She is a genius and comely. That is great. She's already 29 years old, though. Farid Ghazni, 13 in Marshall. Yeah, if we go by Marshall. Yeah. He's already 40. Wandering. Here, Nani. Nani? Dostakit Amid. She is actually the daughter of one of my vassals, and she's a genius. She has pretty good martial stats. Overall pretty good, except for diplomacy. And that keeps him in our pocket, right? This is probably the best option. Some of all skills. Yeah. She's the only one who is like under 25 here at the top. Well, there is also here Savindik. But her martial is significantly less. So, yeah, I think we'll go with Nani. Or is it Nane? I don't know. If you know, let me know. Okay. They will accept. Great. And we have an inspired person who can be sponsored. Oh, we have suddenly a bunch of holdings. Probably temple holdings. Okay, we will have to take a look at that. Do we have any factions against us? We have an independence faction from Likandos, Isidoros. I put you there. Remember? I gave that county to you, and now you want to be independent? And you're zealous. I can ask you to convert, but you will refuse. Well, good thing is you have no power. No power. What about you? Can I ask you to convert? You will accept. But you will hate me even more. You have some allies, but they're not really strong enough. Yeah, and your gold doesn't come in at a high rate. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, now we need to have a look at these holdings. My temple holding. Okay. I think someone of my culture. Could also give it to my player heir, to my son Artuk. I can give Artuk Samosata and that duchy. That would help, right? Unless this brute is gonna try and overthrow him. He's a murderer. Who did you kill? Anyway. This one. Is Greek culture. We can give it to Greek noble, this one. And Anavarza is there. Also Greek. Okay. So you are a Greek Muslim woman who holds Ugh. Isn't that a temple? Yeah. You have a temple holding. Okay, interesting. This is quite a bit of money, though. But I'm considering giving this to my son and then giving him the Edessa duchy title. I just need to make sure I have an alliance with him, so that if he gets attacked, I can jump in. So I don't trust this guy for one bit. Not for one bit. He's gonna go after him. So I guess I'll wait with that. Alliance expired with Carlos because he has died. Okay. We have factions. Yeah, we have just this one independent faction. Who else has just died? What's going on here? You're attacking Mesopotamia. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I thought there was another... he was in prison, so he couldn't rebel against me, but now he can. That's why. Never mind. So, how are we doing? We are independent. We have to wait until this is over, this truce. Yeah, the only thing we can do is like go for Mesopotamia and then Trebizond here. Yeah, it can be sponsored. We don't have enough money for that. We could try to make some new alliances because some have expired. Yeah, go to me. We have an alliance still with the Khazarites up there. That is good. We have an alliance with the current Sultan of the Persian Empire. Look at that, my brother-in-law became the Sultan. Okay, so we didn't need to go independent. But that's good. We have an alliance with him, so we can call him to our aid if he's not otherwise engaged. And yeah, that's Amida, that's our vassal, that's not useful. And we have a truce until July 51. Right, 4 more years. And this guy, he is now a vassal. Just a count. And that's sad. Do we still have this bit? Yeah, we still have this bit. And you have no children. You didn't take a secondary spouse, so you're not going to have children because you're married to my half sister who's 25 years older than you. So who's going to be your heir? Some other Seljuk guy. Okay. At least he has children. Yeah. Can we get this alliance back on track? You have a daughter and a son. Can we arrange a marriage for him with one of our younger daughters? With her? Yeah. Maybe. He's strong. I mean, they're not that strong of a country, but what about house? They're not that strong anymore either. Okay, let me see. Who do we have? You are married. You are married, but your spouse is in prison. Interesting. And then we have you. You are a genius, though. Do we have any geniuses? A 4-year-old. I'm not gonna let you wait that long. At least intelligent then? Yeah, my marshal, I know, but he's already married. Atimid? They're all pretty weak. Maybe go for what's up from here? Robust? Something like that. Ah, Bazit Emir. Okay, but you are ancient though. No offense. But he is strong. And he has a younger son. And then there is this one, Koç Ben Hakkari. This Baron. Yeah, but he was already a ruler. You are wandering. You could be a soldier for me. Or this boy. Okay, let's do this. He's married. He's married, well, betrothed. He is not yet. And she is, right? We set something up for her, I think. I'm not sure now. Find spouse for Hizir. Inheritable traits, or yeah, he's quick, right? So Savindik is intelligent. She's a bit older, but it's not that big a difference. There is Ayla. Daughter of my cousin. To reinforce the albino gene. What else do we have? Yeah, Nigella, but she's so much older. If we go for some of all skills, yeah, Savindik, I'm guessing. You are getting a stewardship education. So if we go for somebody high in stewardship, then also Savindik. If we don't want to go for somebody as old as Nigella. Okay. Is this giving us an alliance? But it's vastly inferior, yes. But he will become a good steward, though. Okay. And I think we set one up for her. But I'm not sure. And my other son, he's probably also going for stewardship. Yeah, we definitely want someone who is a child. Right. Intelligent child like Tura. Tub. And this is not very strong. These of the OK leads, did we fix up something with the OK leads? If we go for alliance power here, that's a very strong mufti. And this the Arab needs, yeah. Okay, let's do that. They're traditionally also our allies. Okay. Good, we have some new alliances. Servant of the Horned God. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Aydogan? I would recognize that voice anywhere. It must be my courtier Ume. The Horned God offers you his blessing. Will you accept it? And I become a witch? Or I want nothing to do with this. Be gone, demon. And the world will know of your sin. Be gone, yeah. No, we are finally back into our faith. We want to stay on the right path for now. Excellent. See? Someone wants a dissolution faction. Let them try. So do we have an alliance with him now? Yeah. Neelam. Yeah, that's her. See, I did remember that, sort of, kind of. I wasn't sure. Okay, good. So we are very strong again with our alliances. We just need to wait a few more years before we can attack the Byzantines again. Do we have enough prestige to go for... Can we even see that now? To go for a kingdom. Exalted among men, or paragon of virtue. Oh, devoted servant, and then is paragon of virtue. We're making progress towards exalted among men, but we're not there yet. Okay. So we will have to go for a duchy for the moment. Well, we will have to wait, and hopefully he doesn't become very much stronger before our truce expires. He can't make up his mind. Does he want to do the dissolution faction, or does he want to disband it? Stephanus was independence, and Isidorus wants independence. And we have 4 vassals who want a dissolution. Murad, my half-brother, wants to invite me to a feast. Yeah, we will do that. We will do that. Okay. So let him rebel. And then I can take at least one of his titles away from him. Melixa, I'm disappointed. I really am. And from you, yeah, it's to be expected, I guess. Your family has always been trouble. A warm welcome at my brother's feast. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and a gracious host, Vali Murad, has come to us all. So it's Vali again, not Beg? Okay. And what am I? Am I a Sultan or I'm an Amir again? Amir, how do we just Amiran? Something like that. And oh yeah, I need secondary spouses. Okay. What a good evening. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Naib Aziz. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. Vali Murad Stewart, what a good evening. I grow close to forming a friendship with him. That is great. Heavenly delights. Oh, what kind of meat is this, so rich in flavor? What are these vegetables, almost sweet? Oh, and these wonderful little desserts. This feast has some of the best food I have ever tasted. Delightful, life reaffirmed. Wow, that is just what we need. Thank you, brother. But my poor wife got typhus. I was given grave news today. My wife Guba has fallen ill with typhus. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet she might survive. Only Allah knows. The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. Well, the choice is up to her, I would say. She's close to death, though. And the choice is up to my wife. And she got reduced disease symptoms. Look at her. Oh, that's terrible to see. My dear wife. I had been so insistent that this was exactly what I would not do, yet after a few drinks I fell so easily into the arms of my cousin Valia Songul. My brother's wife. Trapped in her seductive web. Soon enough I found myself in her bed. Her husband must not be allowed to know, and that is without mentioning my own wife. I must see you again. She becomes my lover. Let's make the most out of this moment. I blow off steam. And I lay with her. Let us never speak of this. I guess I might as well blow off steam. What a feast. I will remember the days spent in Vali Murad's halls for a long time to come. And especially the night spent in his wife's arms. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as a lord of the realm. Farewell, brother. Thank you so much for this unforgettable feast. And now we'll see she'll get pregnant and then tell her husband and will be disgraced and all that. At least we lost some stress. We have a perk. Are we going for Know Thyself? Cultural acceptance is quite good to work on. Increased development. Are we going for sanctioned loopholes? We are 47 years old. I think we'll go for open-minded. Different culture opinion. That is good because we're getting more and more like Greek vassals and subjects. This is now no longer relevant, but cultivation development. This would definitely help. And this would help. But then we should switch to a scholarship focus. But what I said I would do is go for befriend, right? Which will help us with stress management. Well, we can't switch yet, so we're stuck with learning for now. Well, stuck is if it's a bad thing, but yes. She's a diplomacy character, though. So I need one focused on learning, one focused on martial. Ah, Bakria, you got that bit. You got that county. Okay, in that case, we'll go for that bit. Although he is my brother-in-law, when we have an alliance with him, we can't go for that unless... No, we can't go because we're independent. If we were still his vassal, we could go against this guy. But we can't, so we'll have to let our vassal, our cousin Hassan, take care of that. We could try to get a bit of Mesopotamia. That wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, wives. I need not a child, an adult. Reset to default. Maybe infertile. With like Yodam 17. Maybe just get all. Maybe Spislav of Kazarun. She's Russian. 17. Yeah, I have quite a few in 17. Marshall. There is Susan, who is at 19. Badia. Oh, she's a ruler, though. Yeah, we need to exclude rulers. Can we do that here? Ruler, not a ruler. Okay, there we go. Savile. That's pretty nice. And she's a Seljuk, Nagihan. Oh, that's the one I had before, probably. Yeah. She's the mother of one of my children. Maybe I should take her back. But I kind of like the look of this. Plus she's older, she won't give me too many children. So that's Marshall. She is diplomacy, we said. Learning. "26 learning, but she'll die soonish. She's still feeling fine, but Farida Ghazni, she is genius. She could still give me a genius child if I wanted. Shy, deceitful, vengeful. That's not so good. She's content, zealous, though arrogant. And she's already 45. Okay. So we have diplomacy, martial. We need one for stewardship, I guess. Okay. So, right now we are focused on theology. We'll need to wait one more year before we can switch. Do we want to switch to diplomacy then? Then we can keep her on as long as she survives. My sister died. Did that increase my stress again? I have arrived in Aleppo to pay homage to you, glorious Amira Amiran, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Meliksa Sunmez, are you still in affection against me? More and more of these people are in affection against me. I don't mind him rebelling against me because I want to take at least one of his titles. But the others disappoint me. But okay. I should still be able to win that, especially with my vassals, with my allies. Independence faction. Yeah, that's the Greeks. Okay, show him in. So you come to pay homage to me. Meliksa, but you're also planning to rebel against me. Okay. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Vali Meliksa. We soon announce and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the Suleiman Grand Emirate. Things do not go well from the outset. What was that? And they can get married now. She's a bit on the larger side, it appears. But a 20 martial and genius, that's pretty good. And we get him in our pocket, right? At least unable to rebel against us. That helps. Power of the Quran. Allama Javid often quotes passages from the Quran about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I will memorize and recite a section on... What is his personality? Zealous, ambitious, and temperate. on moderation. And he is flattered. Great. Can negotiate alliances. With him. Yes, definitely. I don't really care so much about that. If I do that, he will get out of this faction and they will not rebel. I should probably put money into my army. This will probably go down, but we'll see. Buildings. Maybe there is something that I can improve. This is what I want. Archer cavalry. Duchy building. I don't have enough money for that. Okay, I don't have enough money for expansion there. I'm still holding Kinosan. Okay. Tarsus control. Are we increasing control there? Yeah. Can't do anything here. Iskandarun. Hunting grounds, archer cavalry. There we go. Perfect. And my wife Gobahar has recovered. Praise Allah. Child of mine. My cousin, I told you, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and my suspicions about me being the father of the child has grown in tandem with her stomach. Now I know for certain, as does the rest of the realm, the child is mine. Oh, she did tell her husband. You idiot. But of course I was an idiot to spend the night with her. We lost the Ahvazid alliance, and we formed an alliance with Duke Ertekin of Khuzestan of the Ahvazids. Okay. So he's betrothed to my daughter Nilufar, but he's still underage. I don't want to spend money on that right now. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize that you are not able to maintain the unity of Suleiman, the kingdom of Syria, and that's what he means. It's time to end your rule, or of any others. The region needs more freedom. Accept our demands or face our swords on the battlefield. I will not be threatened. And they declare war on me, but they are vastly inferior. Well, yeah, we have quite a bit. So, rally the troops. So we have this bit here, these lads. He's allied to me. Edessa is the one that I'm gonna punish harshest. I might even just execute him. And then even this Surya, this guy who came to swear allegiance to me or show his respects, and then like a snake. Alright, let's see what it takes to put this revolt down. And I think... yeah, no, I have much better ones. How about you? Aggressive attacker. Sounds good to me. I thought I'd been so careful that there was no evidence of my little dalliance with my cousin Valia Songul, yet in some unfathomable way my brother and rival Murat has found out and exposed her secret to the world. Yes, because she was an idiot and she told him. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm a sinner now. Okay. So that was quick. There was one of them, and I want these guys' armies. Where are they going? Iskandarun? Maybe. Let's see. No, they're going here. And they're going back into the mountains. Chances are even. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's go here then. My daughter. Though conceived outside the bonds of marriage, my newborn daughter has safely made it into this world. She is born into the house Suleiman, and that is how she will be raised. A wild oat. Gulnas. And this is Likandos. Yeah, that's. I have a vassal there, so it's not my direct holding. We will not. Oh, of course, they are going to rise up against me too. Well, you shall have your freedom in death. Maybe this is the time where I get my allies in. This one is more dangerous, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, this just levies. And we have enough. We could even call in the Sultan of the Persian Empire. He's not involved in anything. You want to come and help me too? Iberian struggle. That's so far away. Council position. I lost my marshal. Because he's rebelling against me, isn't it? He's one of these. No, it wasn't him. Was it him? Maybe. Anyway, I need a temporary marshal. Ah, look at that. I have a pretty good one. And this guy of Hama, he's pretty good too. Because you're just a mayor. And you are a count. Yeah, I'll assign you. Can we station besiegers and then go hunt them? They shall... Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Uqaylid and of the Persian Empire. Excellent. That is great. Amir Ertan replaced me as dynasty head of August dynasty. Ah, okay. Because I lost soldiers. Never mind. Where are you going? Let's see if we can... grab you there. Yeah, if you could come to help, that would be appreciated. Great. Mental break again. Nestorianism again. No, I will bite my lip. Or I will even go to the brothel. At some point I don't care anymore, you know? Why is that? Why are those my only choices every time? Will they follow me? Yes. Okay. That is good. What else is happening? There's sieging stuff down up there. Yes, but once this is over, my allies will leave. They got Moesia involved. Ah, well. In that case, let us go. No? Okay. Go here. Oh, we will be too late. Why are you just standing there? Sorry. It was my army. I forgot about it. Too much going on. Kutum is Celtic, of course, and died. That's the, this one. The Persian Empire. Okay, are you still with us? Because if you died, who has the Persian Empire now? Defending against someone of Edessa in the Dissolution War. So you are with us. You're still involved in this war. Okay. We might want to... Could we even arrange a marriage? Probably not. My daughter Sioma will accept. Let's do it. And they're sieging there. Are you coming with me? Because I cannot allow them to take that. Alright, excellent. Just make sure you are in time. Oh, we're winning anyway. Thanks. And we inherited this. It's a barony title. Ah, it's a castle holding. But we're over the limit, so we could grant it to our son. She's pregnant. Yeah, he doesn't have any amazing skills. He's going to be a good steward. Okay, I'm granting you Adana. And we won the Dissolution War with this battle. Great. Enforce demands. And he is in prison. Okay. I'm gonna take Edessa from you. Just so. And I can even take the other one from you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. He's my rival, he's my prisoner. Can I execute him? I lose 20 stress if I do. He's a known criminal. Yeah, let's behead him. Be done with my rival. It doesn't say finally and so on. I lost stress and all that. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, we're almost at the next, and then we can change. Okay. If we want to. It's probably a good idea to go for some stress relief. So we still have this one, the Greek Orthodox uprising, and we'll need some help because they are still around and they have 400. Can you stay still? 400 heavy infantry. So yeah, let's get the Ukalids or Ertan. Are you busy? You're busy. Okay. You're not busy. Alright, come and help me. Let's go to Aleppo. Yeah. Okay, join me here. Uh-oh. Over to literature, my lord. My Alama Javid approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the compendious book of calculation by completion and balancing, but refuses to sell it to me. If you make him see the error of his way, I would be in your debt. That's too expensive. It sounds interesting, but it sounds like a you problem. Okay, let's go and free Aleppo. Come on. Oh, I could have done this by myself, apparently. They're not as fearsome as I thought, and that is that. Disband my armies. Wow. And I have some counties to take care of. I have some prisoners, like this Duchess. And some others that I need to decide what to do with. But that will be for next time. Because it's time to wrap up this episode of The Adventures of House Alignment. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button. See you next time.